We are inside of the police station.
También es más peligroso con eso.
Sí, no sé, como tú corres, pero es un poco peligroso.
¿Tú trabajaste en una mina?
Una mina de oro ahí.
Good morning from Maturin. We stayed for 4 nights in Maturin. Did we enjoy the city? Yeah, we explored a bit in the city. Of course, we went to the Delta. So we have seen quite some things in Monagas, but it's time to leave again. We are going to leave our comfy hotel room for the adventure, for cycling through Venezuela. Because we are heading south. We are going to Ciudad Guayana. That's a city in the Bolivar state. So a new state, but also really difficult state, because the more south you go in the east side of the country, yeah, also the more dangerous it will become, because this road to Ciudad Guayana is really solo. Not a lot of people. The people who live next to the road are farmers or people who are really poor. And after like one day we will reach like a really big pine forest, the biggest pine forest almost in the entire world. And this is a really difficult part of the route, not because it's hilly, because it's totally flat, but because a lot of things happened there in the past. A lot of robberies, a lot of carjackings, a lot of thieves are hiding in that forest. And it's extremely large forest without anything, you know. With the bicycle you are not really fast, so if something happens, yeah, you know, if you have a car you can drive away, but with the bicycle you can also do that, but you're really slow. And especially with what we are carrying with us on the bicycle. So the plan for today is to cycle 100 kilometers to a police station, camp there, and then continue the journey southwards. We can ask the police maybe for advice about the route or anything that could help to be safe, to arrive safely in Ciudad Guayana. So yeah, we are going to leave our comfort zone again. I'm doing this also to step out of my comfort zone. I'm cycling in a difficult country. Sometimes the road, or what I already cycled, was difficult in terms of roads and safety. It was okay because nothing happened so far. But yeah, I'm not cycling in in a safe paradise, of course. There are people with a lot of needs here, a lot of poor people in Venezuela. And in this part of the country, there's less economic movement, less work. And the part we are cycling to, that's like the middle of nowhere. And people are living there, but what do those people do? Some people work on the farms. But there are also a lot of people who don't want to work. And how do you make money if you don't want to work? You steal. Come. Hey. Simon. And we are off. Let's go to the main road and let's head south. So we are outside of the city. We are now passing by a bridge, and this river is heading to the delta. So all the rivers here are connected with the delta in Monagas. So in the end the water from here will end up in the sea, in the ocean. The road will be like this for the whole route, flat. So we can make a lot of progress, I think. Let's be careful with crazy cars, like the idiots. A lot of idiots on the road in Venezuela. I can't lie about that. But still 76 kilometers to go till the first point where we are going to sleep, and it's now 7:19 in the morning. So if you go here to the left, you will end up in the village San Jose de Buga. And that's where we took the boat to get into the delta. Venezuela has a lot of checkpoints, military checkpoints, police checkpoints, and the reason for that is of course the crime. Not the safest country in the world, so they installed a lot of checkpoints to catch criminals. This route especially to the delta was used a lot for drug trafficking, human trafficking, and illegal immigrants who lived in Trinidad. Because to Trinidad and Tobago, it's around 4 hours with like a small boat. And a lot of people from Trinidad use this route, yeah, to get to the United States through Venezuela, Colombia and the Darien Gap, because that's the only route which is used by people without, yeah, the financial or the money to travel by plane to get out of their situation. Yeah, so we are making a quick stop. We are now in, ¿cómo se llama esta alcabala? Beladero. El Blanquero. And those guys helped me. They gave me some cold water, and they also gave me some advice about where I need to go to. So I'm going to El Rosario. You have like a police station there. The idea is to camp there. It's still 50 kilometers to cycle to there. And then the next military station is in Mata Negra, and that's before the big pine forest. So I need to find like a ride there, they said, because it's really es peligroso, sí, Los Pinos.
Sí, Los Pinos por la noche.
No, solo en la noche. Pero durante el día? Tranquilo. Ok, bueno. Sí, eso, sí, pero yo pregunté, sí. Y muchas gracias para ayudarme. Y hasta luego, hasta una otra oportunidad. ¿A qué? No, yo tengo allá.
No, llévatelo.
¿Sí?
Ya no te sirve.
Ah, okay, bueno. Muchas gracias. Okay, so we are going to leave. We are going to continue the journey. Hasta luego. Ciao. Ciao. Let's go. Hasta luego.
Muy bien.
Ciao.
Cuídate, mano.
Gracias. Let's go. They also gave me some bananas and some coconuts. So really friendly people. Now we are going to continue the journey to El Rosario. So we make a quick stop in a village. We are resting a bit there, and I saw that they have a monkey here. So let's see. And also some birds. So we have to record that. Hola, buenas. Hay un mono allá. Eso es tu mono. Es tuyo. ¿Sí? ¿Dónde está? See, he's on the roof, and they also have some birds here. So here's the monkey.
Se llama Pancho.
Y donde encontraste?
Allá.
Y él no se va. ¿No? Siempre aquí. Wow. Muy bonita. So those birds and the monkey are their pets. And here they also have like a sort of rat. In a really small cage, quite sad, but this will be his life for the rest of his life, I think. It's like really small. This is the size of the cage. ¿Cómo se llama eso? Este raza? Rata. Acuri. El no se va.
Ok. ¿El no muere?
No.
¿No? Y puedes encontrar aquí en la zona.
Sí.
Ah, bueno. Interesante. So we still need to cycle 9 kilometers, but they have a river here. And I see that some indigenous people are living on the side of the river. So what I'm going to do is take a dip here. Maybe the only opportunity to cool down a bit. So yeah, let's park the bicycle next to the river. Let's take a dip. Buenas. Acá puedo nadar. Sí, mucho calor. So more people are swimming here. So what we are going to do, we are going to change swimming pants on. Then we are going to take some dips here. As you can see, the people are also living in the same houses as in the delta, and they are also using those boats to travel to their houses. So we changed, we are ready for the dip in the river. It's a bit like brown cold water, really beautiful. Later on we will also take Timo, I think, in the water. Really nice. Really cool. Let's take the dip. ¿Cómo se llama indígenas aquí, sabes?
Indígena Guará.
Ah, como en San José de Buga.
Exacto, no San José de Buga.
Ah, ok, ok.
O el río Murichal Largo.
Murichal Largo.
El río Murichal Largo.
¿Aquí no hay pirañas?
No.
Ok.
Sí hay, pero para allá, más para allá.
¿Caimanes?
Uno pequeño que llaman baba.
Babas.
Uno pequeño, caimán pequeño, que es baba.
Aquí.
Aquí.
No peligroso.
No es, sí es peligroso, pero aquí no hay.
¿Puedes parar? No, él no muerde. Chimo. Porque él va a parar.
Va buscando la orilla aquella.
Le gusta. Okay, so the kids are climbing from this side of the bridge to the other side of the bridge. Let's see who's going to win. Yeah, the girl is going to win. The river is really strong, so you have to stay on this side. And Timo was swimming to that side. I think he wanted to go to the other side of the river. But I could stop him right on time. So I just see a guacamaya, a parrot. What the people do here, they catch like a parrot or a bird, and then they cut like the feathers so the bird can't fly, and he's sitting here. Hola. 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 So they can only walk like a chicken. He doesn't like it. Eso es mascota. Mascota. Ah, él no puede volar. Ah, claro, claro. I see like a sort of checkpoint, so that must be the place where the police is, where we can ask to camp. And I also see the pine forest in the distance. So yeah, the military guy in the other checkpoint said no, it's not dangerous if you travel by day. But yeah, also a lot of people said yeah, it's really dangerous. So I don't know. Let's go there, let's talk with them. Hopefully they are as friendly as the guys in the Alcabala of Blanquero. Alcabala means checkpoint. But I will get my camera again after I spoke with them, because it's not really good to film those people before I even spoke with them. We made it to the police station. We are in Municipio Libertador, somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Monagas. And tomorrow we are going to the right, so you can go like straight and then you go to Temblador, but we are going to the right. So if you go straight, you can also go to another state. This is the capital of Delta Amacuro, Tucupita, but we are going to the right because our final destination is Ciudad Guayana. The police station is there, and to the right, yeah, here you can already see like the pine forest. So yeah, tomorrow the road will be around 80 kilometers of forest. We are going to start early to be able to arrive in Los Pozos, and that's, yeah, a village in the end of the pine forest. So I talked with the police, really friendly people, and they allowed me to stay, yeah, next to the police station, so I can camp there. The most safe camping you can find in Venezuela, because yeah, there are like 6 police people working there. So no one can steal my stuff or do harm to me and Timo during this night. But let's go to the police station, and then I'm going to show you where I'm going to spend the night. So here you have some road restaurants. So first the police said, okay, ask them to camp next to the restaurant. But then I was sitting there next to like the police, yeah, to the office of the police, and they told me you can camp next to our office. Otherwise I would camp here, and yeah, it's better to stay there next to them, of course. So this is like, yeah, the village of El Rosario, and this is one police lady, eso es Laris. Hola, buenas. Timo is here, the bicycle is here, and we are going to camp here tonight. And we are chilling here a bit. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the seat here, like just sitting and watching the people who pass by. And yeah, I will also show you the backyard of the police station. I saw they have like a sort of river here. It's a bit dirty because I asked, okay, can I swim there? But they said no, don't swim there because it's dirty. But yeah, they have this, a duck as well next to the river. They also have some, yeah, cochinos. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ay, with some water. Really refreshing for them, and this is how they live. Yeah. Not a lot of space for them to live. They also have some chickens, because yeah, the salary of the police guys is really low. They earn like $25 per month, so it's hard to be yeah, part of the police in Venezuela, hard to survive. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat something. I brought some, how to say it, I think I'm going to eat some like salty cookies with like cheese spread. Not the most healthy dish. And I also bought some, how to say it, like really sweet drink. So I drank a lot of sugar today, because yeah, like a cold drink is always nice when it's like really hot. But yeah, let's chill here a bit. Let's set up the tent before sunfall, and then we are going to yeah, sit here the whole evening and enjoy the people who pass by with their cars, and see what the police people are doing here. Okay, so we are sitting outside. ¿Y cuál es tu nombre otra vez?
Leslie.
Leslie. ¿Y eso es tu mamá?
Sí.
¿Y cuál es tu nombre?
Xiomara.
Xiomara. ¿Y qué dijiste sobre la ruta a Puerto Ordaz?
Que es un poco peligrosa,
Y
pero que tienes que cuidarte. Mucha delincuencia.
mucha delincuencia. También con... ¿Es más peligroso con eso?
Sí.
¿Sí? Porque estoy muy lento.
No sé cómo tú corres, pero es un poco peligroso. Es algo.
But they work here in the police station. And we are inside of the police station because they prepared some food for me. Yeah, we did a sort of like exchange. I had like the oil to prepare the food, and they had some food, and they needed oil. And SOS, ¿qué pez? ¿Qué pez es eso? Sardinas. So I think really good food, so we are going to enjoy the dinner. Buen provecho. I think after that I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow will be a long day of cycling. Good morning from the police station in El Rosario. It's time to leave. We are going to say goodbye to the police guys. And then we are going to continue the journey southwards to Ciudad Guayana. Hasta luego. Ciao. Hasta luego. Muchas gracias para todo. Gracias. Hasta luego. Ciao. Let's go. Let's get on the bicycle and let's start the journey. We are on the bicycle. We are going to cross the largest pine forest in the world. Yeah. Everyone says it's dangerous, so yeah, I don't know. We just need to cycle and let's see how it's going to be. Yeah, almost no cars on the road, but let's go. So we arrived in Chaguaramas, one of the small villages on the road to Ciudad Guayana. I'm really exhausted, I need to eat something. And this guy said I have some coco frio. So I think we are going to drink some coco frio. Ah, es coco de tu jardín.
Claro.
Bueno,
De aquí de
perfecto.
Venezuela.
Ah, bueno, gracias.
Para que te hidrates, coco.
¿Cómo
Claro,
así,
es-
sí?
Ujú. Es como... ¿Cómo es que se llama?
Sí, poco más abierta.
Ujú.
Really good. Tú viviste 3 años en Brasil.
3 años en
¿En
Brasil.
qué ciudad?
Se llama Boavista. Y de ahí uno se iba por una mina llamada la Sierra La Beleza.
Tú,
Ahí lleva mercancía
tú
en
trabajaste en una mina.
Una mina de oro ahí.
Mucha oro, ya.
Sí, mucho.
Pero
mucho.
peligroso, ¿no?
Peligroso, mucho peligroso.
Pero hay muchas minas acá.
Sí,
Ilegal
hay que-
también, ¿sí?
Sí hay, sí hay.
En
Sí, hay que
esas
saber,
minas.
hay que saber, ¿cómo se llama? Dónde vas a trabajar y con quién, pues.
¿Con
Para
quién?
poder trabajar, sí. Allá nosotros cargábamos mercancías de una parte y duramos 5 horas caminando con guayares.
Sí.
Mercancía, gasoil,
En
gasolina.
la selva.
Sí, plena selva.
¿Cómo buscaste oro en los ríos?
Yo primero empecé fue llevando mercancía y después fue que empecé a trabajar, a ganarme los brasileros, porque los brasileros no son muy, ¿cómo se llama? No son muy confiables,
¿No?
no confían, no.
Mucho malandro.
Sí, no, el
Ah.
brasilero es malo, hay brasileros que son malos, pero hay otros que son más o menos, pues, ¿me entiendes? Si te va a agarrar amistad, agárrate amistad.
Sí, pero una mina abajo.
Sí, hace un hueco.
¿Cuántos metros abajo
No,
de la tierra?
50, 60, 70,
50.
100, 200, 300 metros para llegar.
¿Y cuántos gramos o kilos de oro?
No, lo que Dios repare esos días, porque uno no sabe. Si pegas un buen corte, puedes sacar hasta 5, 6, 7 kilos. Sí,
Diario.
sí, cuando es buena, pero cuando no es buena.
Sueldo de los trabajadores.
No, bueno, dependiendo de cuánto tú vayas a sacar, cuánto tú saques. Por lo menos si trabajábamos tú y yo, o nosotros 3, si agarrábamos, ponle 50 gramos. ahí nos compartíamos entre los tres, los 50 gramos. Y no
Ah.
tenía, allá no se le paga sindicato,
Si no tienes jefe, tú
no,
puedes.
nada, uno mismo.
Ah,
Tocó
ok.
tantas gramas para cada uno.
Pero en ríos.
Sí, en el río, ahí
En
en
el
el río, es al aire libre.
So we are now going to eat something. ¿Y qué tienes aquí?
Se vende desayunos, empanadas, pastelitos.
Eso es pastelito.
Sí, este es pastelito.
So we are going to eat some pastelito. Really big pastelito, so that's good. But yeah, the guy there was telling me that he worked in a mine in Brazil. So in this area, if you go to the south in Venezuela and to Brazil, you have a lot of like gold mines. So a lot of people here working in those gold mines, really dangerous work because it's really deep under the ground. And yeah, but yeah, to make money, people are doing that. And therefore the area in the south is also quite dangerous because yeah, a lot of people, yeah, how to say it, there's a lot of money there, and everyone is looking for the gold, so it's not a really safe area. Bueno, muchas gracias. ¿Y cuánto cuesta este?
Esto tiene aquí 55 olivas.
55, bueno, gracias. Some cola, really bad because it has a lot of sugar, but extremely good if it's really hot. Whoa, almost like frozen, so almost like a sort of slush puppy. And this is the pastelito with meat. So let's try. Good, bit dry, but the only food we can find on the road. So we just arrived in La Campechana, that's like a restaurant they have here. I think tonight we are going to camp here behind me in the military station. But again, the tire is like this, like completely flat. This is like the third time already. Worst quality you can buy, so we have to fix it again. But I think I have to buy new tires, you know, more stronger tires, because this quality is extremely bad. Status update, we tried to fix the tire. I used 4 patches and the tire is still flat, really bad. So we had to wait like 2 hours, but we found this guy and he is going to Puerto Ordaz. So Puerto Ordaz no es lo mismo de Ciudad Guayana. Ciudad Guayana más lejos. Okay. Yeah, we found a ride. We are now going to Puerto Ordaz. We have the bicycle, the bags, and we have Chimo here, so that's really good. So yeah, we are making a bit quicker progress. I wanted to arrive tomorrow in Puerto Ordaz, but the tire is a problem, really bad quality. And there was like, yeah, it was like a big hole in the tire, really strange. Maybe because of one of the holes in the road. We are now driving on the Orinoco Bridge, and as you can see here we have the Orinoco River, a really big river, and yeah, we have to cross this river to get to Puerto Ordaz, and in the distance you can see Puerto Ordaz. Back in the days they had like a ferry much closer to the Alcabala, like the military station where I was. You could take the ferry from there to the other side of the river, but that ferry doesn't work anymore for cars, only for like persons, like little boats. So therefore you have to drive all the way to the Orinoco Bridge.
Okay, so we finally arrived in Ciudad Guayana. So Ciudad Guayana is Puerto Ordaz and San Felix together. And we are today with Stephanie. And we are going to the house of Stephanie. And we are staying in the house of Stephanie. It's a bit dark right now, but you will see her later on when we are going to make videos in the city of Puerto Ordaz. We put like the cart of Timo in the back of the car of the Machito. And also the bags, and I'm going to cycle to the house of Stephanie. So yeah, a bit dark, but see you there. We have to cycle around 8 to 10 kilometers. But we finally arrived in Ciudad Guayana. So yeah, we are now going to the house of Stephanie. She is behind me. I don't have light because the light broke on the bicycle. And we get an escort to to Puerto Ordaz. So she lives in Puerto Ordaz. You also have the part of San Felix, and that's more far. A la derecha. Ah yeah. So we finally arrived in Puerto Ordaz. We arrived in the house of Stephanie. Timo is also here. He was sitting the past days in his trailer, so now he's free a bit. And he really likes his freedom. So yeah, in this video we cycled from Maturin to Puerto Ordaz, sort of. We had to take like the ride because the tire collapsed, unfortunately. So I'm going to buy new tires, more quality tires, so we don't have this issue again in the future. You already saw Stephanie in the video when she picked me up from the gas station. But I'm going to show you a bit where we are staying, because we are staying with an Olympic champion. Something with cycling, but in a new video I'm going to tell you more about her. We are going to the supermarket, buy some food. Already going to explore a bit of Puerto Ordaz. But we are going to see each other in a new video on the YouTube channel. And yeah, we are in Puerto Ordaz, new city, new state as well, the Bolivar state. So the coming videos I think will be really interesting. Have a good day and see you in the next time.